Welcome back! My name is ballerscuba. This is Video Games Over Time! We are still in 1986 and we are still in Alex Kidd in Miracle World. We last left off, I made it through 7 stages. That's a little bit less than half of the way through the game. Let's see if we can't make it through the last bit today. Welcome, please buy the things that you like. Alright. So we still have the Magic Capsule A. I never used it, so we're going to leave that alone. And then we are going to get the motorcycle here. Once again, that is the Suco Paco motorcycle. And then over here, we are going to get the Cane of Flight. That will allow us to fly for a limited amount of time. I'm not sure how long it lasts. I've never used it. But let's go ahead and drop another save now that I have that. And then we can go. So once again, we have to... We have to try again. We have to try to avoid hitting certain blocks in certain spots. Otherwise, we will effectively get hit by a ceiling. And yeah, the blue ones you can't hit at all. And drop straight down. So let's try to avoid that. See if I can get... well, there's that ceiling thing I was talking about. All right. Let's see if I can make it through this one. This is one of the harder levels for me. I remember having a hard time with this. We're over, like, that's over halfway through the level, so I don't mind starting the level over. Okay, there, and over, there we go, and then we can go through all of that. And now it is boss time. Alright. Come on. Nope. Nope. Let's do that again. So, boss has a big sword. The hitbox on that, once again, very weird. So, you can kind of, like, hang out inside the sword sometimes, and other times, not so much. Alright. Alright, we got an extra life there. Alright, so hit him there, drop in a save, and let's see if we can't hit him some more. Nope, faced the wrong way. Nope. I'm trying to like hit him and move back, but that's not working out so well. I only have to hit him a couple times. This is a good time to use the magic powder A, but I'm gonna try to do it kind of more legitimately. Nope, got hit there. There, done. It's not that hard once you figure out the mechanics a little bit better and practice it a little bit, but I didn't. Okay, so now we have a boat level. That's one more level and boss done. Let's see what we can do in the boat. Yeah, that's what I wanted to avoid. Just don't hit the red at all. The red orbs, the red... I believe they're still called blocks, even though they're round. Oh, I can't hit the enemies either. Yeah, this is a boat that you can't buy in the stores and the shops, so... You know, it's not as good, I guess. Can I just keep going? Alright, well, eventually I fell. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I don't think there was anything up there that I needed. Yeah, I don't think so. So, let's just get the money here and move on. Yeah, we're just gonna leave you alone. No need to hang out with these guys. These guys are not nice to me. Alright! That's stage number 9 done. So we're moving on to another shop. And, alright, so a couple new things. Well, we have the Pedicopter here, and then we have Magic Capsule B. Magic Capsule B will create a barrier around you to protect you from enemies. So, there's that. Alright, now we got the copter. Let's just use it to fly. And once again, like, I have so much money. I don't really need it. Alright. Avoid getting hit by lightning. Let's just... Oh, can't... Fair enough. Can't destroy the gray boxes. Just get rid of a lot of those. Not too difficult, just make sure, once again, you don't hit the bottom of any of these, and you should be fine. I believe I could actually, like, lay on, you know, land this thing and hit those scorpions, but I don't really see a need to. We'll just keep taking the copter. Spend my hard-earned money on this. Okay, do I want to go for this one? That's always the question. I don't see it on the list. I don't see it in the walkthrough here. Hold on, where is it? Yes, it's a ring. Okay, the power bracelet again. Not that I need it. I think I still have the one from before, but I might have lost it. You never know. There you go. Grab that. Pretty sparse level. Even if I didn't have the copter, like, it would go so... Oh! Are you serious? Now we get to go through the whole thing again. I don't really care that much. Like, I tried the first time. I went slow the first time. Now we're going faster. Just, once again, that's like the only part right there that can get you. Alright, I'll still take my time here. Still go relatively slow. But now we're basically through any part that could destroy my copter. Yeah, if you don't have the copter there, you're in for a bad time. Trying to get all of that. But with the copter, pretty simple. Do I have the ring anymore? I still have the ring, so there's no point in me getting another ring. But why not? It's here. It's relatively easy to get. Can't go through the cloud. Yeah, this is a pretty empty level. There's been a few of those where it just kind of feels pretty empty. Alright, this is where I got last time. Where is... There it is. There we go! Not too difficult. And that was the end of the level anyway. Alright, so this is where you have to get rid of the copter. And that's how you do it. And I believe we have another rock, paper, scissors here. We do. I'm Paperhead, the first henchman of the king. I'll let you pass by if you win 3 Janken matches. It's a best of 3, just like all the rest. Once again, I believe I still have the telepathy ball, but it doesn't really matter. I'll show you guys what it looks like when you lose, though. Let's drop a save, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when you lose. So I need to do rock first, which means that paper will lose. And then I need to do scissors, which means that I need to do rock. He just sticks with that one. Like, the telepathy ball, I feel like, isn't very useful. But there we go. So I lose. You better accept the inevitable. And that's what happens anytime you lose the rock, paper, scissors. So let's go ahead and go through it the proper way. And I felt like I should show that off, but it's a little weird. Changed it last minute, and then scissors at the beginning here. So yeah, it does the same one every time you play it, so you can just write down what the enemy does, but it's still weird that it's a game of chance whether you die or not at the end. Okay, we made it. On to maybe the best level of the game, definitely one of the biggest ones. This is Radaxian Castle. And I should have ran very quickly to start, so because I didn't, we have to do things the hard way. These little platform things, you can't stand on them. But you can... no, climb, 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 get out of there. but you can, like, stand pretty well into those. So, hooray. We made it through that. I should be able to hit that. Yeah. Nope, not quite enough there. There we go. And then I think I can make it up there. Well. Okay. Let's try it this way. Nope, wait. Gotta wait for the bat. Gotta wait for the bat. No. Come on. There we go. Then I can make it up through here. Okay. Now, there are going to be... The weird thing about this one... There's lots of weird things about this level. I'm going to drop saves kind of every floor from now on. That just makes sense to me. And that's why. Because Alex is not really built for this kind of precise jumping. And now, here's our first intersection in the game. There are a lot of these. Then go right. I think we want to go right here. Yeah, okay. So this one's a dead end. Not all of them seem to be dead ends in my experience, but you can get an extra life there. Okay. Then I feel like you have to kind of go all the way back. Alright, let's do that again. I forgot to save. But this one's not too bad. I did get an extra life. I feel bad, like, using all these lives, but what are you gonna do? And the reason that, like, I have to go all the way back is because, like, no matter what I do, there, I will drop down onto the spikes. So, we're going to avoid that. Notice the bouncing pattern on that bat. Alright. We'll drop the save there. Yeah, watch this bat. Like, what kind of pattern is that for when it bounces off? Alright, let's try to do this carefully. Yeah, I can just duck through it. That's fine. You can't punch while ducking, but... How? What is the hitbox? Nope. Nope. Alright. And this is why I dropped so many saves. Alright, well, hang out up here. Wait for the bat to go away. We'll drop a save there. That one was not okay. That was very... Yeah. Well, you know what? That's where we wanted to go anyway. Okay, then we want to go this way. And now here, I believe we want to go right. Is this the one where, like, this is such a confusing area. Did I actually get that wrong? Why can't I get on top of... Alright, we're back here. Yeah, this is not the right... I don't want to drop down. That was not the right area. Okay. There we go. That's where I wanted to go. Okay. So yeah, that was our first three-way intersection. One was a dead end, one was not. So in this game, I'm told I can slide. Let's try it. Alright, well, you know, let's clear the path so that I can get a better run up to slide. Yeah, I'm told that I can slide, but I haven't been able to figure out how. I'm told that, like, you go like that, and then you hold left, then you hold down. I mean, he moves a little bit, but it's not really, I wouldn't consider that a slide. You want to go, like, left and down, or right and down, it's not going to work. Okay, so another three-way intersection here. Yeah, don't get the cash on the left here. Let's drop a save. We'll drop down, kill you, and then we'll come back up. And now we need to get a certain set of blocks here. That's not the one that I wanted. But it's okay that that one went away. Okay. So that's good. And then we can go there. Okay. We can make it through here to an area with a bat. Like we're dropping another save. And then we'll... Do I need to do this one? Yeah, don't go down. Okay. So we'll defeat you and then head up here. And we have made it to where our brother is! I'm dropping a save. Okay, so here is where everything is. Alright. Let's try to figure out how to do this. Come on. I felt like I got that. No. No. Come on. There. Okay. Stepping on these has not done anything for me. But if you punch those... Thank you, Alex. The Moonlight Stone is in the Nibbana Kingdom, so you must reach there before Janken the Great does. An autographed letter addressed to the Nibbana Kingdom is hidden somewhere in this castle. After finding it, take it with you. Okay, so that was very important to the plot. Those are items we need. Spoilers, I went through the entire game in a different session that I scrapped, and I couldn't figure out how to talk to this guy, and I never got that letter. So, hooray! Let's drop a save before we head down the ladder, because that thing can kill you if you don't go fast enough. Okay. Let's go here. And then I think I just want to go through here because I believe that is a ghost. Okay. So through there. So that was important. It's not necessarily required to beat the game because I did beat the game without doing that, but it's still a thing. Okay. Can I make these jumps? So, well, I did, and then I failed. Alright, well, I made it through. Hooray. Money! Probably not what I needed, but I did it. Alright, we're just going to jump. Yeah, it didn't quite do it. So, yeah, that'll chase you. Gotta get through that. And then this might look familiar. We kind of got a preview of that one. I forgot to save. Alright, let's drop down. Do that again. And then we'll drop... Well, we'll destroy all this. And then we'll drop another save. There we go. I'm not sure the money is super important, but let's go for it. I'm not too worried about those. Drop a save just in case, and then drop it again right there. Okay. Okay, we made it. That's the important part. Made it past the flames. Okay. Now, I want to... God, this is gonna be difficult. No, I didn't want to climb that. I wanted to jump on top of that one. There we go. You just had to figure out the pattern, which I'm not good at. Okay, we'll drop the save, and then I need to figure out how to get through here. Because a lot of these blocks are just one high, so not good for what I need to do. But I think there is a way. Once again, what are you telling me? No, yeah, I went the wrong way before. I went the wrong way before. Okay. We want to go on top. Jeez. Yeah, this place is a bit of a maze, right? We'll drop the save there. Okay. No. The ladders are like parts of... There we go. Are parts of what you can jump on. Alright. We'll drop the save there. And this is what I missed before. There is a letter here. This is the all-important letter. Let's grab that. And then we can see it in our inventory screen there. Okay. So we got the letter. Let's just drop another save here. Once again, hop on top of the ladders. They are the platforms we need. I don't fully understand, but we're gonna move on. Okay. Not there. Over here. It's a very specific spot. Okay, we'll drop the save because I've never been able to do this. Oh. Okay, I did it. Somehow that counts. Alright, so then we can make it left and we can get... let's drop a... Yeah, let's drop a save. Alright, let's just go hard over there and then jump over there. Okay, that makes that easier. And we got ourselves... that, which is another telepathy ball. Not that it's super helpful, but... No. There. Go. You can do it, Alex! Have to, like, rock it back and forth. Okay, we got the telepathy ball. We got the letter. Those are the two main things that I missed the first time that I was here. You can see how I could have missed those, right? Just which way do I want to go? Oh, that kind of depends. All right, just... I'm holding right. That's what he looks like when he does that. Okay. Oh, shit. Nope, not fast enough. All right. Nope. Let's try it again. Okay, so this is where we have to be fast. So let's go there, and a small little jump there, and then we're good. So you kind of just have to know what it is, or you can just kind of retest it time and time again. Alright, I think we're out of the multiple paths here. I don't remember anymore at this point. Alright, we're gonna have to... Nope! You know what? Forget that. I'm just gonna cross up here. Where I have room to jump. That just makes way more sense to me. Because I don't think I can make the jump over the flames. Okay, I think we made it! I'm Stonehead, the third henchman of the king. I'll let you pass by here if you can win 3 Janken matches. You must choose either the paper, the scissors, or stone before the music stops. Let's drop a save here, and then we will go for paper twice. That's the way to do it, apparently. Darn it, I lose. And we'll just stick with paper. Darn it, I lose. Well, it looks like that's the way it's meant to be. Okay, take this. And then he comes at me. And then you just have to punch his head. 3 times and you win. That's not a difficult boss. He's got a noticeable pattern. Okay. We made it to the next stage here. This is number 12. This is the city of Radaxian. We were in the castle before. Looks like a couple people have turned into blocks here. Let's go ahead and head inside and see what I can do. I already have the other things, so I don't need it. If you're struggling with the bosses, like Magic Capsule A will do wonders for you. But we're good. And just get the extra life, and then I'm good to go. Let's drop another save there, because I don't want to go through the shop again. How did that not count? Once again, not super in need of money, but I'll take it. And that was the stage! I'm Scissors Head, the second henchman of the king. I'll let you pass by if you can win 3 Janken mansions. You must choose either the paper, scissors, or stone before the music stops. Yeah, at this point I believe everybody just kind of tells you what you just go for their weakness. So this is Scissors Head, so we go for stone twice. Darn it, I lose. It changed after I could do anything, just for the record. Alright, darn it, I lose. Well, it looks like that's the way it's meant to be. Okay, take this, and we got another boss fight. So let's drop another save. I think this one, I want to stand here. No, well, I need to hit the right buttons. They're backwards than what I'm used to. No! I still died! I had him locked. It just didn't matter. And then I timed it wrong there. Okay, like right around there. Like, he's got a very easy to figure out pattern. You just gotta stand in the right spot, which is not the easiest thing to do in this game. Figuring out your spot. There we go. Alright, he's gone. I've avoided everything. We get the onigiri. We are ready to move on to stage number 13. I believe that there's nothing really important here. Okay. Let's just go. No! How dare you? I did not hit that. I did not. Let's go this way. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care. Like, you're not giving me really much to do here other than just avoid enemies and plants. Yeah, whatever. You will need I want to call it a gyrocopter, the pedicopter for this whole level, basically. Otherwise, you will fail. So once you get hit, it's over for you. Alright, there we go. And we have done it. I believe this is the Kingdom of Nibbana that we're going to. I'm hoping for the best, because last time this didn't work out well for me. But I have the letter, so this should be what I need. Oh, Alex, I'm terribly sorry, but I was just robbed of the Moonlight Stone. The crown is in Lake Deep. You better take this stone slab with you. God, what is the hitbox on that? Alright. This is the stone slab. We will need that in order to win. Technically, like I said, you don't need it. But you're not going to be able to do it properly without save states if you don't do it. So make sure you get the letter, and this will tell you what you need to do. So let's go over here, get the onigiri, and move on. And we have made it to stage 15, I believe it is. Yeah, there's another shop. You can tell this is going to be another motorcycle level. Get that, thank you. Let's drop another save. Just hop over those. That sounded like a 1-up to me. Let's try. I don't even know why I'm hopping there. You don't need to. Get plenty of money there. Okay. Can we do the rest without the motorcycle? I think we can. Okay. Do I go for this one at the end? Yes, because it's a ring. Okay. And we have Paperhead. So we have to do paper, scissors, or stone again. This one is a little bit different. So we start with stone. Darn it, I lose. And then scissors. He changed it so many times. Darn it, I lose. Well, it looks like that's the way it's meant to be. Okay, take this. And we have another fight. This time I'm just going to run all the way to the left. Like, barely on the screen. And then there he is. A little bit forward. 2. I think that's 2. But yeah, that's a hard pattern if you just don't know the trick. It took me a long time to figure that one out. Alright, and we have made it to level 16. Okay, let's drop a save there, and oh, this looks like... I know what this is. Yeah. And once again, we're gonna have to drop saves just kind of everywhere. I'm not even sure if money has a point at... Like, do I need money for anything anymore? I'm not sure I do. And yeah, we're gonna be dropping saves every screen again because there's a lot of screens. Yeah, and that happens quite a bit. Okay, you go away, and then let's... Nope. All this for money that I don't even think I need anymore, so let's just abandon it. Alright. No! Okay, drop in the save there, and then going that way. That's the better way. Okay. Is it worth it? Like, I'm not sure I need money at all for anything anymore. I think it's just points. I don't think there's another shop in the game. We're getting so close to the end. So, you know what? We're not going for money anymore. That's what I'm deciding. Money is not necessary. So much of this game is just like you have to punch the block. Why? Because you have to punch the block. Okay, where do I go from here? Do I go... I think I go down here? Like, I feel like there's so much just kind of testing I need to do. And... Okay. I'm not sure. I think I went further than I thought. Okay, yeah, leave the ladder. We'll go right for now. Made it much further than I thought. Okay. And then, I don't think there's a way for me to attack, like, down. As far as I know. Okay. Come on. Alright. So I think this is where I need to go. Okay, so I got the scorpion. Sorry, I am so lost. Hold on. Alright, found my place. This place is confusing. Really? Just the one enemy. Just Alex doesn't always move the way that I would like. I did have to punch this out. Yeah, it's a whole thing. So you run all the way to the right here. That's how you avoid that. And then you can make it here and hit the frog and we can move forward. Okay, now this is a room that sucks. So I have the bracelet here, the power bracelet. If you don't have it and you want it, there's one in that block on the right. You can figure out how to get there, but you have to go that whole way. Just don't. Just don't. There's not a reason for you to need to do that. Just, like, I don't think it's worth it at all. Alright. Let's deal with this. Oh, I actually made it up there. I didn't think I was going to. Oh, come on. It's a specific jump I have to make. Otherwise, you're screwed. And then I hate this room already. And I'm not even through it. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Alright. And we can make it left. Okay. Another area where I need to figure out where to go. I lost my place again. Already I lost my place. Where, I feel like I went the right way. Okay. Yeah, these, if we had done things properly, I found my spot. If I had done things properly, then that would have an extra life and a ring, but I don't have it. Let's just go left from here. Okay, yeah, we're dropping a save. I am going the right way. It doesn't feel like it, but I am. Alright, we made it through that. And then we can go that way. And do I have a way down there? I don't think I do. Don't think it really matters. I at least can't do it from up here. Alright, do I care about money? No, I don't. Care about that, though. Alright, let's try just... Well, come on. There we go. Let's try holding left. Nope, too far. Okay, that's a safe spot. Okay, we'll drop the save there. I think... Yeah, that has another power bracelet, so there's really no need for you to get one earlier. Okay, no, no! Missed it, alright. We'll get it. I don't really need it. I have plenty, but we'll get points, I guess, for it. Okay, let's drop a save there, and then this one, nope, I need to hit it twice. I need to hit it twice. Go! Barely made it. You gotta do it on a single jump, otherwise you're screwed. Okay, back through here. And we can make it up here. No. Come on. Oh. He's so slippery! Come on, there we go. And then up here. I don't even care that I have to do that again. As long as the frog is gone. Now I'm mad about it. Come on, we got this. Why is that the jump that's giving me the problem? There. Just hop over everything again. Yeah, we have to do that again. Because I can't make that jump. Okay. Drop down. Jump there. Push up. Nope, not far enough. No. Nope. Nope. We can do this. Okay, we made it. That's the important thing. I don't care about the money up there. I need in there. I'm gonna need in there. There we go. Okay, made it through there. I don't need any more teleport powder, but thank you for asking. Can you do that? Well, you can break the game. That's a thing that you can do. I can't even make it up there if I tried. Now this feels like the beginning of the game. It is not. Or the beginning of the level. It is not, though. You're good. Okay, we'll swim over here. Oh, I remember this part. Okay. No. Through there. I'm gonna drop a save here. I don't think I need it, but I'm gonna drop a save here. I know what's coming. This gave me a hard time the first time, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to tap the D-pad and I'm going to hit the button, or hit the analog stick. I feel like there's a delay on that one. Because you have to hold them down in order to get them going. Okay. We can make it there, and I can hit the save there. Okay. Nope. Come on. Yeah, I feel like I have to use 2 different control buttons to make this happen. Like, I don't know how you do this on a single... D-pad or joystick. I'm using both, and I'm still struggling. Nope. Alright, come on. Nope. Now you can see why I remembered it. Nope, too much. Why didn't that hit me the first time? You know, the spikes are very forgiving, but I can't seemingly take advantage of it. There. Save. Alright, we made it. We made it. Do I care about the extra life? Not really, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. I forgot to save when we got up there. Every level, every screen. Well, okay. No! Jumped at the wrong time there. Getting impatient. If I remember right, I was able to do this last time. Yeah. Just by kind of standing at the edge. Okay. And for you to go away just in case. Okay, drop a save here and go. Just have to motor sometimes. You just have to know. Okay, I think down leads me to, like, yeah, just that screen again. There's no reason for me to go there. does this do for me? Let's see what that does. Is that something good? I mean, if you really wanted it, but I still have mine. Right? I've never used mine, so we are so good. Top level? Top level seems to be harder, actually. I think it's easier for me to do it from down there. Come on. There we go. We'll drop the save here. And it seemed to be harder because it was harder. Nope. Okay. Nope, just gotta time it just right. Okay, we're dropping a save there. No! So I dropped the save there. Okay, we made it through that. Drop another save. Kill you. Drop another save there. Like every jump now. Okay, let's try left. Yeah, left was the way to go. It didn't tell me. Okay. Drop down here. Kill you. Can I just... Yeah, probably not over both. God, the flames. Okay, we made it! To Janken! Jeez, that was not easy. It's lucky you have managed to come this far, however I'll put an end to that. Let's Janken for 3 matches, and if you lose, I'll make you turn into a stone. Okay, we're gonna drop a save right there. I believe he is on the easier side. Right, the same thing, so... Yeah, the final boss fight is rock, paper, scissors. It's paper, paper. That's the way to beat him. Darn it, I lose. And no surprises, I still have some boss fights to do. Okay, he's actually pretty simple if you can find the right spot. Which I think is like right here. Nope, that was... Right there. And you just jump and hit him. And I've won! Just gotta find the right spot. Now, I believe if you wanted to, you could climb the ladder and come back and keep fighting them over and over if you want to, like, go for points, but I don't. So, just gonna grab that. That should be the last thing I need. I can't open up the menu to prove it. And we can head up here. Thank you, Alex. Your mother is well and in good hands. Please save the Radaxian people with your most powerful weapon, the crown. What? We're not done! Why aren't we done? Let's just drop a regular save there. Okay, well I got one. So now we have to go into Crag Lake. Jeez. Alright, we got him! And I don't know. I don't know. Alright, we have both the things we need to get in here, and now we have... I'm dropping a save, because I know what this is. I had to guess and check last time, so let's figure out how I can not guess and check this. This item here that we got from the king, it tells us the order. It is... okay, so it is sun, waves, moon, star. So it gets read right to left, up and down, right to left. So sun, waves, moon, star. Then sun, moon, waves, fish, star, fish, and then you get the crown. Did you catch all that? And if you get it wrong, these guys show up. Two of them will. But you can make them go away by going all the way to the left. So it is a matter of guess and check, but good luck. Alright, so the first answer is... Wait, what? Nope, apparently I can't make them go away by going all the way to the left once I go further in. Oh, because I got it wrong too late. So it's the sun, then the waves, then the moon. Be careful not to step on the wrong one. Then the star. Then, then the sun. Then the moon. Then the fish. What? Oh, no, hold on. Okay. Trying it again. Sun. Waves. Star. Nope. Sun. Waves. Moon. Then star. Sun, waves, moon, star. Sun. Moon. Waves. Fish. Star. Fish. And that's how you get the crown. Alright, I'm gonna drop a save here because these spikes probably mean my doom. Hey, I made it through without a problem. Alright, let's get the crown. And we've done it! The heroic action taken by Alex Kidd resulted in the downfall of Janken the Great and a return of peace and tranquility to Radaxian. In a dazzling coronation, Eagle, his eldest brother, became the king of Radaxian. The citizens who were turned into stone reverted back to human beings through the power of the crown. Alex was overjoyed that he was able to use his martial arts skills for the good of the citizens. Some doubt still lingers in his mind as to whether or not all of the sinister enemy forces were actually destroyed. Added to this fear is the uneasiness he feels because of the fact that the whereabouts of his father, King Sander, is still unknown. The end! And we did it! Hooray! And we got a pretty good score there, I would say. And then the game just kind of starts over. So that is the game played, and with the gameplay, it's time to talk about how it holds up today. As you might imagine, I have some thoughts. Playing the game today, I did have fun playing Alex Kidd in Miracle World. It's a fun game. With that said, there's a lot going on in the game, and that is both to its benefit and to its detriment, in my opinion. Some of the good things is that it's got a lot of levels. It's got vehicles that you can be in. It's got the boat and the copter and the motorcycle, and it gives a different feel to some of the levels. There's definitely some strategy involved with whether you actually want to hit certain blocks, or you want to try to go for money, or if you think you're good on money, all that kind of stuff. With that said, there's a little bit of an element of confusion when it comes to the game because there's a lot going on. The fact that there is kind of a hidden level, so to speak, where I go through the octopus in a way that I would never have figured out, to punch the tentacle of the octopus and then go on top of the pot and drop down and hit down twice in order to get to a secret level. Never would have occurred to me. Not in a million years. I had to look up a video. It wasn't just somebody told me, oh yeah, go through the octopus. What do you mean go through the octopus? What does that mean? There was also a lot that could be skipped in the game because the castles had multiple paths that you could go down. So the first time I went through, I never found the letter, and I couldn't figure out how to talk to the brother, the prince. And since I didn't get that, I didn't even know there was a letter, and you would have to go back to the manual to try to figure out what level he was talking about, let alone find the letter, and it could have easily been missed. And if you don't get the letter, then the king will try to eventually send an enemy to kill you, which you can avoid by getting the onigiri pretty quick, but overall it's weird that things that are necessary to beat the game are locked behind kind of the wrong direction, or pick a direction to go. And that's how it felt with the letter, because if you don't get the letter, then you go to the king and he basically just tells you, I don't know who you are. And then you just move on, and then you get past the boss, and then you have to get the crown, and now you don't have the solution to the crown. And even if you do have the solution, writing it all down and all that kind of stuff, are you going to go up and down, right to left? I'm not, but it is a Japanese game, so maybe I should have known to do that. But it's there were like 12 of them that you had to do in a row, and if you don't, then you die. Like, good luck getting that done. And then Alex is so slippery that he kind of struggles with that kind of platforming, or at least I struggle with him doing that kind of platforming. So that was a problem kind of from the beginning until the end. I feel like Alex is built for more speed and running and just kind of jumping. Honestly, something more like the motorcycle levels, except there were so many enemies that if you're not on the motorcycle, you're probably not having a good time with just Alex on foot. But it felt like he was built for, bigger levels than he was kind of given. Everything was kind of more compact, especially as we went further in the game. And the fact that his inertia was so low that he could pick up speed so quick and stop so fast posed a problem for me. And then when we were swimming, especially that spikes level, that spikes screen, I should say, that was super difficult. That even though I had been swimming that whole time, had lots of practice, I probably died, like 20 times? Because there were just some times where it felt like I tapped the button the same time and got two different results, even though I tapped it the same amount of time. It just was odd how it worked. Hitboxes are odd, but those are kind of the negative aspects for the game for me. The gameplay, I think, is kind of the weakest spot because it didn't age well. The rock, paper, scissors, the slipperiness, the kind of things are being hidden, all just kind of made it feel very random whether I was going to win or lose. And granted, you can easily go through the whole game without getting the telepathy balls. And then I did get them, and it didn't really help all that much because most of the enemies were thinking something different and then changed their mind, I believe, after I could have changed my mind. So it wasn't really helpful, and at the end I still needed a guide to tell me what they were going to throw in order to make it through. So ultimately the game has some issues with the gameplay, but I think the graphics are good. Everything looks like it's supposed to. I think the sound is pretty good, even though the opening theme I heard so many times that it started becoming grating on me. That was probably just a me problem. I think the graphics and sound, I think, hold up pretty well. This is our first game on a Sega console, let alone the Sega Mark III/Master System. I'll probably call it the Master System throughout. But I think that it worked pretty well. I think it is comparable to a Nintendo Entertainment System, a Famicom, an NES, whatever you want to call it. I think the hardware is compatible, but I think that the game suffers from the same thing that a lot of platformers at this time are going to suffer from, and that's that it came out after Super Mario Brothers. And you can't tell me that the people at Sega didn't know about Super Mario Brothers. It was designed because of Super Mario Brothers, and I don't think it's nearly as good as the original Super Mario Brothers. I think it's more on the level of Super Mario Brothers 2: The Lost Levels. That is probably about where it is, and depending on the time of day, I could probably go back and forth between the two. I would say right now I like Alex Kidd a little bit more than the Lost Levels, simply because there was more going on. There's a story, and some of the unfairness that the Lost Levels did wasn't present in this game as much as it was starting to feel a little unfair. It was because the controls weren't working as well, as opposed to Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, where they seemingly were actively trying to kill me at certain points. So ultimately, would I recommend this to a modern gamer? And the answer is yes, to some extent. I think it's better to watch than it is to play, because like I said, the controls don't feel quite right as you're playing it. And if you're a Mario player, the controls are reversed. I don't think I brought that up, but the left button jumps and the right button punches, and that is completely opposite to what I am used to playing in almost any platform game. So that took some getting used to. I actually tried to change it, the controls, and it just didn't work. So I was just kind of stuck with it. But I think this is one that, if you are a fan of platformers, and if you are a fan of Sega, or if you're a fan of Alex Kidd, this is a game worth checking out and playing. But I think for a lot of people, it's going to be a game that's better watched than it is played. So it would be better to watch somebody, maybe even somebody that's better than me, go through it so they can go through it faster than I did. But I think I did pretty well this time. It just got weird with the guide every once in a while. But ultimately, this is a game worth checking out, worth paying attention to, but there are some issues with the game that I don't think aged very well. And that's my modern take on the game. When the game was released, Alex Kidd in Miracle World would be popular. The critics at the time were also positive about the game. The game's gameplay and addictiveness in particular were praised. Some reviewers called Alex Kidd Sega's answer to Mario. As time has gone on, the game has retained its positive reputation. The game's challenges and action are typically praised, although the game is often negatively compared to Super Mario Bros. While the original release of Alex Kidd in Miracle World was on a cartridge, the game would be built into many versions of the Master System Power Base, allowing the game to be played without a cartridge. This would greatly increase the sales and popularity of the game. Alex Kidd in Miracle World would see sequels and a remake. We will keep an eye on these as we continue. As for Sega, with the biggest success on the Master System to date, Sega would continue to build the library for their console, and we will hear from Sega again. As for Kotaro Hayashida, Rieko Kodama, and Tokuhiko Uwabo, they would all continue to work at Sega creating video games. We will hear from all three of these creators again as we continue. That will do it for the story of Alex Kidd in Miracle World for now. My name is ballerscuba. This has been Video Games Over Time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in our next video when we fight for England.